Okay, hello family. So, in the minds of these spiritual serial killers, there was an empress, there was a woman, this could possibly be you or someone around you, that was pregnant. Somebody could be currently, and for some, this already happened. So there was someone that came up with a plan well, first off, somebody was stalking the empress, okay? And somebody wasn't even supposed to know about something. And the reason they knew was because they were spiritually spying, and not only spiritually, but physically as well. This empress never told anyone she was pregnant, but whoever was spying knew already, and they were plotting for a certain time to do some type of spell to basically take out this empress. Okay, while this woman was pregnant, or while she is pregnant, she had been healing, or she is healing, and these people thought that with this pregnancy, they thought it would cause her actually to go downhill. They thought that they were going to be able to control this person mentally and spiritually, physically, all of that, now that this person was pregnant. And they only felt like that because they didn't know the power of this person. They didn't know their strength. These people wasted their own talents and decided to venture off into something else that they thought they had enough knowledge in, to try to destroy this woman so that they can take her inheritance spiritually and physically. Of course, this was disappointing news, because once this woman had her child, somebody thought that they were going to catch her at a weak time, like at a weak point. These people were doing heavy magic on this woman right before she was about to give birth, and right before she was giving birth, and then also around the time she did and after as well. These people were working tirelessly to destroy this woman so that something could happen when it comes to either her or her child. They was hoping for both though. With all of this, they were supposed to be creating fake files on someone, and it could be this empress or her child or both, and they thought that by a certain time that this empress or her child would be gone, so whatever they was trying to do was gonna work. That's what they thought. Suddenly they started realizing that everything they was doing was starting to like backfire, and they was seeing that it was nothing wrong with this empress. Like, they were trying to send her sicknesses, illnesses, mentally and physically and spiritually, trying to cause her to be in negative energy, not being able to do what she wants to do. They tried to physically cause her pains, like doing some type of root work or root magic or dark magic or something to do with a voodoo doll. They did not expect this woman to stand up for herself, like after she had her child. Like, they had a certain mindset to where they know that they thought they had it in the bag with a certain type of spell work, and they just knew that it was going to work. With it not working, they realized that they were wrong about this person, because they were told that this person wasn't spiritually gifted and they weren't tapped in, so they didn't know about nothing that was going on around them. That's why these people thought it would be like this person was an easy target, so they didn't care. They was kind of being reckless with what they was doing. They wasn't trying to, like, for real make sure everything was like kept all neat, or however they thinking. They also tried to make this empress want to like disconnect from her lover, her person, like around whenever, like, basically they wanted her to fall into postpartum, and then to like basically think wrong and in a negative light about her relationship in general, and to like basically just want to move on or something. So of course the separation spells and stuff wasn't working, so that's when they resorted to like physically trying to send pains her way, doing certain type of spell work on her to cause her to not be in a good energy, so that she can feel like something's wrong with her. These people literally spiritually were trying to assassinate this woman, and they wanted it to be brutal. Like, they were actually trying their best, because the simple things that they thought weren't simple wasn't working, so they had to like really bring it up a notch in their mind. Instead of stopping and realizing they don't need to do this, and this person actually is gifted and protected, they wanted to keep going and testing the limits. It only made this person wake up more, and then it also caused them to go through a lot of more turmoil, because they are doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. They're trying to harm a child in the midst of trying to harm this empress in general, and they're doing it all for money. So of course that's not going to be something that's going to fall through for you, especially if it's an earth angel or someone that's working up the light for the Most High. they saw that it was a lack of success and a lot of stagnation when it came to them trying to separate these people, and also trying to work hard to cause some type of health problem for this woman. They felt like the only way to block out new beginnings from manifesting would be to send an illness, or to try to like send some type of harm her way. And they knew that if they can keep throwing her off, that will stop her completely. But it didn't throw her off. It only made her stronger, and it made her realize a lot of different things that she needs to focus on again. Because this woman was on track at one point. Well, you could have been on track at one point, and then you never really knew about your path, but you were on track for something, and other people saw it and they wanted to destroy it before you knew about it. And when you awoken more to it, they were scared, so they started to do more magic to try to stop you, and it just kept getting worse and worse from there. These people, they are now in full regret for trying to harm their this Empress's child, because they did something crazy under a moon cycle, and of course it did not work. So now they're scared, trying to figure out who about to get this magic sent back to them, because it was a lot of people doing it at once. Something to do with a mature woman that's not actually emotionally stable right now. Yeah, somebody is trying to save face real fast, and like give something to somebody, and to like, it's kind of like an offer, but it's really just to try to cover it up and to like save their own ass from like karma. Basically, they think that by giving you something is gonna save them from karma, but these people still trying to be wicked. Like, they trying to give you something, and they trying to still be like in control of your life. They still want to block you from everything. Like, this is basically like a trick, a revenge trick. Part 2.